Hello and welcome to Cliff Reviews Art House. This time I'm reviewing the film Mother Mary, directed by David Lowery. So I'm a big fan of Lowery's film Ghost Story. I thought this was fantastic. It's slow, it's subtle, it's beautiful, it's poetic, it's emotional. And so I was really looking forward to seeing Mother Mary. You can see the similarities in the kind of minimalist, slow nature of the film, but I just didn't enjoy Mother Mary anywhere near as much. At least half of the film is like a two-person play set in this one room. And that can work in a film, but I just didn't find the dialogue compelling here. Michaela Cole is really interesting as an actor and it's a really interesting performance. But I think that Anne Hathaway, it's a very subdued performance and I just don't think she was given a lot of opportunity to act for for at least half of the film. I think if you're going to make slow, obtuse cinema, it needs to be compelling. And I don't know exactly how to articulate how that works, but I know it when I see it. And unfortunately, I didn't see it in Mother Mary. This is definitely an art house movie. The images are beautiful. It's quirky and it's ambiguous. It's mysterious. But I did think that it all kinds of works at a surface level. It's stylish, but the characters lack depth. I would have liked to have known more about the characters. The film definitely doesn't want to give us too much, and I'm good with that. But I think I needed to have a little bit more to really feel engaged with these characters. Something was wrong, perhaps in the writing of the dialogue, or perhaps that I didn't just have quite enough information to really engage with these two people. There is some beautiful cinematography in this film. There's some really poetic shots of the red dress floating through the air. But that's not enough in itself. There needed to be more substance for me. The Anne Hathaway character is a pop star and we see her performing several of her songs live. And so it kind of makes it a musical, but I found this strange. I found it odd. The music just didn't fit tonally with what this film is. A deep drama, a deep complex drama about a mysterious relationship between these two women, and these kind of pop music interludes just didn't work for me. I guess what you could say about them is that there was a kind of underlying feeling of tension, of horror in these concerts. It wasn't like we just jumped to a pop music song. But I still found it a little bit strange. And then as the film moves into its last stages, it becomes it introduces more horror elements into the film. It kind of becomes a ghost story and it changes tone from this dialogue-driven drama to this almost supernatural ghost story. And unfortunately, it just didn't really take me with it. I do think this film is ambitious. It's trying to do something interesting, but it just doesn't work. Obtuse can be enjoyable or not. And in this case, it was not. I was really disappointed with this film. This could so easily have been a play, and if you're going to make a play, why don't you do it on the stage? If you're going to make a play in a film, I just don't think that Mother Mary was cinematic enough in its storytelling. Yes, it was very cinematic in terms of some of the imagery, but its storytelling was more like a play, and actually may have worked better if it was two actors on a stage in front of an audience. I keep coming back to the fact that I was just never convinced by the relationship. It was never really engaging, and I think if this film was going to work, I had to be more invested in that relationship. To be honest, I wouldn't really recommend this film. If you want to watch a Lowery film, I would highly recommend Ghost Story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.